there, welcome back to my views and news. I have a complete situation report from the Amhara region for you. Viewers say that Sajid, after a few days, you should do these regular videos because the videos keep us updated with the situation in the Amhara region. There has been relative calm in the Amhara region within the past few days. It was mainly due to New Year celebrations, but things changed around 48 hours ago and heavy clashes resumed in several parts of the Amhara region. Uh, Lull in fighting was mainly due to New Year celebrations, but no party announced ceasefire. But when I talk to people, they said that Fano had decided to open roads and to decrease their attacks on New Year. They wanted people to celebrate. Whatever the reason was, but there was no large scale fighting on New Year. But now we are seeing resumption of clashes in different parts of the Amhara region. Let's start from North Shewa zone of the Amhara region, where we have seen fighting between military and Fano fighters, Oromia forces and Fano fighters on two fronts. Firstly, Minjar, which is on Oromia Amhara border. This is a rarity, Minjar, and this dotted line is Oromia Amhara border. And we know that Fano fighters are in control of Minjar, and military is trying to dislodge them from Minjar. And from Minjar, they were trying to move towards Ajare, which is here you can see. It is an Oromia side of Oromia Amhara border. So fighting mainly being seen in Minjar. Though last night we saw reports from some pro-Fano accounts claiming that Fano was planning to move towards Valdanchiti or Adama, but we could not confirm Fano's entry in Oromia. Still clashes in Minjar, but Fano fighters could not be dislodged from Minjar. They are there. Minjar is strategic because if they are in control of Minjar, obviously from here they can try to cut off this road. This is Adama to Afar road, which is connected to Addis Ababa. Addis Ababa here, and this road then is linked to Ethiopia Djibouti road. So in Minjar, heavy clashes. Second front in North Shewa zone of the Amhara region is along the road which connects Debre Birhan with Kobo. You can Kobo here. Debre Birhan and Kobo to Aliyu Emba road is closed reportedly. This is the road if you want to move from North Shore towards Afar. This is Afar here, and this dotted line, zigzag line, shows Amhara Afar border. This is the first time that we are seeing reports of clashes towards Afar border. This road is closed reportedly, and along this road, clashes ongoing near Kobo reportedly. Fano fighters here, military here too. So these are two main fronts in North Shewa zone of the Amhara region. Road is open. It is under the control of Ethiopian military, but Fano fighters have their presence. They have carried out attacks in the past in Mendida, which is again on Oromia Amhara border, and the Naba too. Secondly, Gojam. What is happening in Gojam? What about the two roads? Are the two roads open or not? Well, the two roads are not fully open because along one road, this is West Gojam Road, Debre Morkos to Dambicha, there was heavy fighting in Dambicha yesterday, Dambicha and Jiga. So if there is fighting in Jiga and Dambicha, it means the road is closed. Military trying to open these two roads, one in east and the other in West Gurjam, but fighting erupts after a few days. If the road is open, convoys are ambushed by Fano fighters. Clashes in Dambicha and Jega. Some pictures were shared from Dambicha yesterday, showing some ENDF POWs. Don't know if the picture new or not. It's difficult to say who's in control of Dambicha, but there was heavy fighting in Dambicha yesterday and Jiga. Secondly, fighting along the other road too. This one, Bichana, Debrework, Mota Road. Here, Adith is the place where there was heavy fighting yesterday between Fano and military. Adith and Mertole Mariam. Mertole Mariam is the town where Fano fighters established a government a few weeks ago, but clashes in Martol Mariam ongoing. So you see, both roads are not fully open for movement from Oromia through Gajam to the Amhara region towards Bahidar. Thirdly, a very important front, Ethiopia Sudan border, Amhara Sudan border. Know that Fano fighters are in control of a Voreda, which is called Kwara. Kwara is situated here. This is border, Ethiopia-Sudan border, Amhara-Sudan border. Kwara is under Fano control, and through Kwara, these Fano fighters can enter Sudan. We know that on Sudan-Ethiopia border, arms trade is flourishing. From Yemen, from Somalia, by sea, arms shipments enter Sudan, somewhere here. This is border, Eritrea, Sudan border. These arms shipments move along the border, Eritrea, Sudan border, then they enter Kassala and Gadaref. And from here, these arms shipments, these arms are bought by customers. Ethiopian groups are customers too. And Kwara is crucial because from Kwara, Fano fighters can enter Sudan. You can reach Sudan by foot, I think, from Kwara. Kwara was under Fano control, but military has launched a major offensive here in Kwara to remove Fano fighters from Kwara. This road is under military control, but Fano fighters are in forests. This Kwara is forested area, mountainous forests here. So can Fano fighters be removed from Kwara? That remains to be seen because it's not that there is just one town which is under Fano control and it can be easily removed from there. We're going to see long conflict here on the border, but so far Fano fighters here in Kwara reportedly. Now, fourthly, Gondar, Debre, Tabor, and Nefas Mecha. You can see Iste here, which is in South Gondar. Close to Iste is Mikane Isis. These two towns came under Fano control a few days ago. I did a video on that, and that is why it was being said that once again Debre Tabor could come under pressure because from Iste you can reach this road which connects Debre Tabor with Nefas Mecha. And in Debre Tabor, some pamphlets were distributed telling military to leave the town. But military has retaken Iste reportedly. Iste back under military control, and Mikane Isis is also back under military control. So Fano fighters could not consolidate control of Iste and Mikane Isis. That is why I think Debre Tabor is not under threat now. Military in control there, so no signs of Fano fighters re-entry in Debre Tabor, it seems. But clashes being reported in Iste and Mechanicis. Fano fighters want to keep this road under pressure. They don't want reinforcements of military to move along this road. They're carrying out attacks along this road too, and the second road, this secondary road which connects parts of South Gondar with the main road. Next front is Lalibela, viewers. To the west and to the north of Lalibela is Bogna of Wareda. I did a video yesterday about some battlefield gains, some territorial gains by Fano fighters in this Wareda. Fano fighters have managed to take control of this Wareda somewhere here, and main towns are under their control. Lalibela under military control, Lalibela airport under military control. Fano fighters have their presence here. They've carried out some attacks between Lalibela and Sikota, but this is Waghimra zone, and Waghimra is under military control. They have a military base here. Two Ago people live here, and Fano fighters don't have lots of public support here in Waghimra. But in Bogana, they have managed to gain control of some places. Then last front is Kobo, where we know that the Fano faction, Mere Budajo, is fighting. There is a video on Kobo this morning. In Kobo, we saw that military tried to launch an offensive on Fano positions to the west of Kobo. Beva can be seen here. Tabelete, Johannes can be. These are mountainous areas. And Fano fighters were based here. They're still based here. Military tried to take back these mountainous spaces to the west of Kobo. Military's offensive failed. Military is finding it difficult to go deep into forested mountains and other difficult to navigate areas in the Amhara region, because Fano fighters know the terrain very well. They have public support, they have intelligence here. So military's offensive here failed. Military retreated from these places towards Kobo along this road, and Fano fighters chased military, and there was fighting in the outskirts of Kobo. Kobo under military control, but to the east of Kobo there is Zobel, Boron can be seen here, mountainous area. To the west is Beva, Tablet Johannes. Kobo in the middle of mountains, and on both sides of Kobo there is Fano now. Zobel, there is Fano presence too, and to the west as well there is Fano presence. If Fano fighters remain in control of these two sides, they can easily storm Kobo. Let's see, military is trying to remove Fano fighters from the mountain spaces to the east and west of Kobo. So far, Kobo under military control, but Fano fighters in control of strategic places to the east and west of Kobo. So this is the overall situation in the Amhara region of Ethiopia. Thanks for watching.